Alright, hello, hello. It is time for Ace Attorney, you know it. Hi Rise Eric, how are you doing? Hello, hello. It's Monday, it's Makeup Monday, because I did not stream yesterday, was not feeling well, but feeling good today. Yeah. And I got my tea. Lovely tea. Chocolate tea again today. Yeah, so I have to remember what we were doing last in this game. I think we're on the very last part of the trial, so we should be able to finish it today. My plan for today is just to finish the last part of the trial. And that should be it for today. But I don't know how long it's gonna take. We will find out. Usually like one section of the game is about one stream, but sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. We'll see. Otherwise, had a pretty good day today. Trying to be productive, you know. I went outside at lunch today, went for a walk. That was good. I've been trying to study Japanese every day. I've been successful every day this month. I have done Japanese flashcards and I have read from my book. So, I'm gonna finish my second book tomorrow. Hey, it's a kid's book. There's only 130 pages. You know what? It's something though. It's something. So, I'm happy with that. But yeah. Feels good to make progress. I wrote in my journal. I'm keeping a journal this year. I'm being pretty good about it. And the way I'm being good about keeping a journal is I have like very low requirements for what I write in it. I just have like a couple projects I'm working on, and so every day I just put like the name of those things. There's like 3 different things that I care about, and then I just write not even a full sentence, like what happened yesterday, and then what do I want to get done today to check off, and then that's it. I just do that every day. And every day under Japanese I write Anki and reading. Anki is like the flashcard program. Dear diary, today was a good day. Done. It's kind of like that. I just kind of scroll across the page a little bit. It's been working well for me. I'm not one to like write out a whole bunch of stuff. My main problem that I have is that I have terrible handwriting, and it can be hard to read my own handwriting sometimes. It's so bad. So I have to like slow myself down.
Thank you for the resub, Elangshan1314. Your support is amazing. Sparky hopes you enjoy the stream.
Yay.
Let's have a fun time together.
Thank you
Corn
so much
Party
for
Papa
the
Fox.
26 months. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my handwriting is really bad. I just scribble, and I leave out letters all the time. I know how to spell, but when I write, my hand just doesn't want to write all the letters a lot of the times. It's like, no. Am I ready for a cursed blurb? I mean, how should I prepare myself properly?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Cider Noni. Hello, how are you? Got my tea.
I think I love you, Bubblegum. Oh, Dark Wolf. You, me, right here in Furry Forest.
Oh my. Oh my. You, me, right here in Furry Forest. Thank you for the blurb, Erlingshan. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know what to expect, and it wasn't that. Just needed to get it out of your system. Thank you. Yeah. Looking forward to finishing this case. After this case, I think we have 2 more cases in this game, and then we'll be done with the whole trilogy, which is like a milestone. Such a milestone. You finally bought Balatro for your phone. Stuff is amazing. Ah! I have heard of that. So I should avoid it since I'm trying to avoid addictive things. The one thing I need to reduce more is my my YouTube watchage. My watch time. You can't see your watch time on the website, but then you can see on the app what your watch time is. Ugh. I use mine a lot for background noise, like while I'm working though, so I don't know if it's completely like something I should be too worried about. But yeah, a lot of times I put on like background noise videos. Furry Forest sounds like a great place to spend Valentine's Day. I mean, depends on who you're looking for in a Valentine, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna start playing. It's about time. I'm trying to think of what we were doing last time. Last time, alright. We were interviewing Armstrong, right? And in the end, we... trying to remember... Oh yeah. He confessed to dragging the body into the kitchen. And it was like, we found another bottle. It was the other bottle, the medicine bottle. We found it in the kitchen. And... that somehow made him confess that he was the guy that dragged the body into the kitchen. And that's why the body wasn't there when there was like a body double that was at the table that faked the death for the old guy, Victor Kudo, right? And then Victor Kudo like they sent him out to go like call the police on the phone, and then they like pulled the body back in and blah blah blah. This is what happened. And then what else? And I think the last thing that happened was they said they're gonna go get my my double, the guy that works at Tenderlender, who pretended he was me and originally impersonated me to get Maggie Bird convicted. What's his name? He's the guy, the tiger guy. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember. It's not Shin Hotep. Not the backwards version of Phoenix, right? I'm sure we'll find out. Furio! Yeah, Furio Tigre! That's right. That guy. We were gonna recess until tomorrow, I remember, but then Godot was like, no, I need 30 minutes. And just give me 30 minutes and I'll go get him. And we were like, alright, cool, yo. So that's what I remember happening. Now let's see what else is gonna happen. Alright. So we're finally gonna see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick. I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. Dun dun dun! You mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal. Who could it be? Detective Gumshoe! Now, what are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Topknot.
Did we ever get Goth Girl on the stand? Violetta. I don't think so. Did we? I don't think so. I think, or wait, or did we? Oh, maybe we did. It wasn't for a long time if she did take the stand. I don't think so, though. Yeah, that's too long. Can you make it one sentence, please? But thank you for the redeem. One sentence, please. I should define. Just Pearl. Okay. Thank you for the redeem. I'll clarify better in the redeem details in the future. All right. Ara. Thank you for the redeem. I hope that was okay. Hi, Cordy. Objection. Okay, good. You missed whatever just happened. Oh, I got the redeem. Do it again. Wait a second. Pearl Tuber would never. It's not a top knot. Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright? Ah, hi Hakun, how are you doing? 0 degrees. My goodness. Ooh. -47. Holy moly. You're gonna raid but just me a lurker today? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Cordy. It's good. Thank you for coming here. It's good to see you. It's cold here today too, but it's not even 0. I think it's maybe only like 4 right now. 0 is pretty cold, but -51. That's right. I'm the Mia tuber. Yeah, good to see you. Hello. Alright, just calm down, alright? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kinda get wound up. Trying to summon energy to go pick up a package? That can be so hard. I don't want to leave the house ever when it's like really cold outside. I have to like put on like pants under my pants, and then like three layers on the top, and then I have to wind the scarf around me, and then put a hat on, and then put some gloves on to prepare the body properly. No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour. Yes, finally! Oh, Gumshoe said he was gonna get the prints, right? Analyzed on the one of the things in the court record. Yeah, I do like to get all like bundled up before I go out, but it's just an ordeal, right? It's an ordeal every time. I have to get everything out and then put it back later. Trip to the home sauna in full coat gear before venturing. You have to pre-cook yourself. It was one of these bottles, right? Not this one. It was this one. Small bottle. The victim's ear medicine covered in unidentified fingerprints in the kitchen, right? This one. Oh, you have to actually drive the car and everything. Oh, then that's a second level of barrier to leaving the house. Like, my barrier to leaving the house is I just have to physically go out of the house, but then like have to also like prepare the car as well, and then drive in the car somewhere is like barrier number 2. Alright, Gumshoe, I want you to analyze those prints, please. An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. Fun fact, in Japan you can only own 1 car. Is that true? I feel like that's not true. I'm not sure. It's definitely dependent on parking spaces though. You can't get one car if you don't have a place to park it. I feel like people in the countryside have more than 1 car sometimes though. It's not common. Alright, you said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour? You bet! In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Yeah. Look, I was getting ahead of myself. Here we go. This is it. Take that! Do Japanese trains have temperature control? Yes, they do. And oh my god, in the winter, they crank it up. It is way too hot on the trains in the winter. I don't know why. We're all already in our coats, and then it's full of people as well. So you have just like the people heat, and then they have the heaters on blast, and I'm like sweating. And then this summer, somehow they're like not on enough. Yeah. And they have special cars that are like the lightly air-conditioned car. So some of them are like regularly air-conditioned, but then you can be cursed if like those are too crowded and you have to go on the lightly air-conditioned car. Those are the ones to avoid in the summertime. But yeah, I don't know why they always heat them too much in the winter. Like, we're wearing our coats already. But maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe Japanese people are fine with it. Norwegian trains have heat but no AC. That makes sense. I feel like you don't need AC so much there, probably. It's for the old people. Maybe. I'll appreciate it in 4,000 years. Maybe 5,000. Let's be generous. There are also women-only cars. There are in some places. It's not that common, but not like on all of the lines, but in a couple of lines, there are some cars that are women-only between certain times. Usually it's mostly just in the morning. I know on Hibiya line there are women-only cars like in the morning. But that's it. As far as I know, I haven't seen any other train lines with women-only cars in Tokyo, but there might be some other ones. I think JR doesn't, but some of the other train companies might have some. It's not that common. Alright. If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solve the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Women-only cars, it's just a bit odd to you. Well, the reason is because sometimes when the cars are quite crowded, there's men who will grope people when they're like pushed up against each other. Like, there are guys that will do groping, and yeah, so it's like to let people like be able to avoid that. Japan, there's no yeah, it's parking space. Yeah, parking space specifically. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Anime Avenger. Thank you, welcome. That's good if it's not an issue there. I would say it's not a big issue here, but it does happen. I think it is happening less these days, but it does happen sometimes, so. But yeah. Oh, hi Reggie, how are you doing? You're welcome, Saurononi. Yeah, you gotta have... If you want to buy a car, you have to prove you have a parking space first. Yeah. You're working? Hope you have a good working day on this Monday. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Oh, thank you for the wink, Ricky. Enemy Avenger. Hope you feel better since yesterday. Hope you feel better since yesterday. Yeah, I just had yeah, I had like a migraine yesterday, but I'm feeling much better today. What's a shako and a shomei? It's hard to say exactly without seeing the kanji, but if I had to guess, I would guess it's like sha like a car, ko like the kanji for the container thing, and shomei is like basically an explanation paper. I'm guessing. It's hard to know if I just see like the English transliteration of the word, but that's gonna be my guess. So it basically means like explanation for having a parking space. That's right. What Korea wrote shako shomeisho. That's a yeah, like explanation paper or permission paper kind of a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. They're really big on having lots of paperwork here. So much. So much. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Why do I need the kanji? I really need kanji to read Japanese because Japanese has a lot of homophones, basically words that sound the same but mean different things. So if I just see words like that are written like in English letters, then it's like really hard to read it. But kanji is Chinese. Kanji are characters that originally came from China. They aren't exactly the same, but there is a lot of overlap between them. I would say these days kanji is closest to traditional Chinese characters. So Chinese characters now have also like separated into like traditional Chinese, which is mostly used in Taiwan, and simplified Chinese, which is used in like mainland China. So monks and stuff. Yeah. But originally Japan took the writing system from Chinese, and then there's multiple ways of reading each kanji in Japanese. So there's like the kind of like originated from China pronunciation, and then but it's not exactly the same at all. But if you like hear the Chinese word for the same character and you hear like the Japanese pronunciation, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I can see, wow, it's similar. And then there's like the Japanese word that they just like slapped on top of the character's like meaning, which doesn't sound anything like the original like Chinese word, but the meaning would be the same. So yeah, but the characters themselves aren't exactly all the same as the Chinese ones that are traditional Chinese used today, but there is a lot of overlap. Yeah, anyway. Also, like, Japanese has no spaces. There's no spaces in the words when you write things, so kanji are very useful to being able to like not only know what the word is because there's a lot of homophones, but also to be able to understand where a word stops and a new word begins. Yeah. There you go. That's the mediumly long explanation. Ah, Hakun is telling about Oslo. They have fish in a river. Oh, with trout. Oh, can you eat it? That sounds cool though. Just blame that one emperor guy who wanted to do his own thing. I don't know what they used for a writing system before they started using kanji. It's a good question. They've been using it for like a couple thousand years, so I don't know. Hard to say. They don't have good history from back in the day. Yeah, you can eat it? Oh, nice. No kanji class. Alright. Alright. Trying to finish my tea before it gets cold. If you remember the name of the person that has the video recording, you can put it in the chat. But yeah, a lot of the writing systems like came back because monks would travel to China and study and then come back and then bring over like knowledge. And the guy that invented hiragana, his name is Kukai. He was also a monk, and he was also the guy I think that brought back like Zen Buddhism, if I remember. But he came up with the hiragana writing system. You only know Emperor Shinzo Abe? Oh no! Shinzo Abe was not the emperor though, right? He is the prime minister in the 90s, maybe early 2000s as well. He died. He got assassinated a couple years ago when he was like campaigning for somebody else. That was crazy. Alright. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre? Ah, runes also don't have word spacing. I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem. Oh, Lymphemy! Yeah. Lymphemy has a lot of interesting videos. They're definitely worth watching. Oh yeah, he did like this weird 3D printing, and it was very like not the highest quality, but I guess it did the job. Yeah, educational but not boring. I agree. He has a lot of really interesting videos on like practices in ancient Japan. Tamed him. The guy's name may be Furio Tigre, but come on. He's pretty lively. Be careful. He still bites. Edutainment is one of your favorite genres. Yeah, I do recommend them for me. If I remember properly, there's a lot of videos on the romantic entanglements of of certain eras in Japanese history. Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre to the stand. Oh wow! Oh! Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there too. 2 monkeys in a trench coat. I like that. What you say to me? Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest. Who could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge? I've got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was the judge. Trout from the mountains is okay. Ooh, mountain trouts. Akuma. I think so. Ah, hi Dark over Dark. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. 元気ですか？めっちゃ元気ですよ。元気ですか？You do have a PinkTuber avatar. PNG tuber, PinkTuber has zero to do with your name, but 2 monkeys in a trench coat sounds great. Yeah, that's it. The judge ran away. I don't think I've ever seen the judge's chair before. Ooh, have a good sleep, Dark over Dark. Oyasumi. Oyasumi.
Your Honor? Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. Ugh, that's it, we're doomed. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What do you say? There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. Yeah! Too cool.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick.
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I got more important things to do than watch cotton dramas. Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix, right? I know, so smooth. So smooth. Can we have Phoenix right? But we have Phoenix right at home. Phoenix right at home. No! You's the one who set this up, didn't you? You's gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying? Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
Get a grip, Nick.
The new YouTube short, very scandalous. Oh, is this... You can blame XSL. I think you're talking about the feet one, right? But why is he red? That's a question that I don't have the answer to. I don't know if we ever find out. We've never heard anything about it so far. The tiger's alibi. Alright, let's talk about it. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in the office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lenders every single day. You just want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta. Alright. I think he did eat too many carrots. He's got too much beta carotene. No, at last I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination... Uh-oh, uh-oh. What is it? Please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that. I know the kind of games that the guy in the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details until he wins.
Lowlife? Oh yeah, actually that happened to me, Yanemia, when I was a kid. I ate too much like baby food, the carrot baby food. I loved it so much. And my mom just kept giving it to me and I turned orange. I was fine though. Hi 100 Mile Runner, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I know. If only it had been I know I told the story last time, but I don't know if Nyanemia heard the story. Lowlife, me? Listen up, smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case,
I'm gonna bill you $50,000. And you's gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. I don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ha! I love a good spectator sport. Just a minute. That's really not. This witness is... How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Sparky replied, Sparky doesn't turn yellow from eating corn. But maybe if Sparky eats enough corn, a corn halo will appear. More corn, please. Corn sparkles fox.
You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to be careful and only press on the relevant items. Okay. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, right? Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
You can do it, Nick.
She's still hiding. Come out from under there already, would you, Maya? Alright, the tiger's alibi. Alright, so we have to be careful and only press on the relevant statements. We can't do our usual of only pressing... of pressing on everything. So let's pick something. Corn stand like JoJo. What? Alright. Let's see what we got. Which one do we want to press on? Don't know nothing about no murder. I don't know if this is the right one. Tied up with business in December. Spent all my time in the office. Wait a second.
Sparky listed cornfield chase, corn in the USA, corn on the cob, rap, corn star, corn musical note. Which one should we listen to next?
Did she say
more
corn
music,
in the USA?
less hunger. Musical notes, Fox.
Oh, she's making up song titles. Alright. I think it's this one because we know that he met with Glenn Elg, right? Wait, what's the guy's name? The famous rocker? Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA, right? That's what I was thinking of. We know that Tigray met with Glenn Elg, right? Because Glenn had it on his calendar. So I think this is the one, but let's look at the other ones and see what we got. Got wheels lined up to borrow cash every single day. I don't think this one. Just ask Violetta? I think we should ask Violetta, but I don't think that's the one where we want to press. I think it's gotta be this one. Let's try. Hold it! Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp. Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini? She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was. It seems like a rather, sketchy schedule. Yarr. There he goes again. What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So now what? Press harder, because I think this is the correct one. This is the correct one. Mr. Tigray, what do you want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail, I hope this is okay. Otherwise we're gonna get penalized. Ah, hi Kudos Syllabus. Hello, hello. This is a dead end. Try it and you know it. Remember the rules.
Yeah, objection.
No. It's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too? Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside.
Lies, lies.
I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please.
Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
Alright. The day you was talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before.
No, lies. Because we have the calendar. Right? Calendar, calendar. Glenn's calendar. Where is it? Oh no, past it, past it. Here it is. This one. Meet with the tiger, December 3rd. How about it? Show the badge. not when there's a danger on the line. I don't mind showing the badge in the investigations because you can't get penalized, but in the trial, that's serious business. Mr. Tigre, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
What?
Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. And the date? December 3rd.
December 3rd. That's the day of the murder.
So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. Yeah, how about that? He's like, "Arr." Rawr.
Not bad. You's actually not bad. Sorry? I was just messing with you to see how good you were.
One Glenn Elg. No, two Glenn Elgs. Three Glenn Elgs. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad.
I know. That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath.
Lies will not be tolerated. You calling me a liar? Is that what you're doing?
Retro.
Rut-row? Why the rut-row?
So you're saying that your claim to have never seen that kid before is the truth? You said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth. Ha! Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre.
Oh, yes. Would you mind indulging the court, witness?
He never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. Ah, hi, Swerve. How are you doing? Howdy, howdy. Oh, I gotta drink this tea. It's almost cold. Thank you for the head pat, Swerve. Howdy, howdy, Swerve. Alright, I think it's enough. That's enough tea for now. Lots of mercury in the lakes of Lake Yosa. I see, I see. Pretty good. Guess who's 26 today? Is it your birthday? Is it your birthday, Swerve? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to Swerve.
I hope you have a wonderful birthday and that you get all of the donuts that you might want. Hope you get to do something fun today. Or at least get some good snacks. Yeah, happy birthday! Yay! It's Swerve's birthday! Alright. The victim, Glen Elk. Let's talk about it. Oh, hi, it's Storm. Thank you so much. I am no liar. I never met Glen Elk. Aww, Kurasilabas, that's so sweet. Thank you for giving the gifts to Swerve. Thank you, thank you. That's so kind. Thank you very much. Alright, now you can use the objection! Yeah, thank you so much, Kurosawa. Thank you, that's so kind.
Sparky sang, "Happy birthday to you," at Swervithika. Musical note: have a fantastic day filled with treats and fun.
What?
Let's all celebrate with extra corn
She
for
didn't
everyone.
sing properly.
Birthday cake party popper corn fox.
Thank you, Sarunoni. You tried. Yeah, Kurosawa, thank you so much. Aww. Yeah, happy birthday, Swerve. It wasn't an attempt. Alright, I can do it. I can do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Swerve the car. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday. Alright. Alright. There was some lame guy with that name though, wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, Tender Linden. You can rest in peace. Aw. You're welcome, sir. Happy birthday. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. Aw, yeah, you're welcome. I ain't never been to that Tribulations joint. Use here? Let's see. I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Hi, Hopeless Salary Man. Oh, Sauronodi, you're so kind. You used your redeem. Alright, I'll do it. Thank you for the redeem, Sauronodi. Alright. Give me a second. Swerve, you're my little pog champ. Thank you so much for the redeems, Saurononi. Oh, that's too funny. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. The bill's going straight to you, right? Yeah. That was very kind of Saurononi. Alright, cross-examination. I wonder if we're still under the penalty system. Ooh, I think we are. We're still under the penalty system, so we have to be careful. Okay, so that means we can only press if it's relevant. I wonder if that was only on the last one? I'm not sure. We can try. We can try and then see if we get penalized. Let's try. Never met Glen Elk. Let's talk about it. And yet, your name was written on the victim's calendar. Get that horse calendar out of my face. I'm the tiger, not a lame horse, you porcupine. Tigers like me eat horses like that for breakfast. No. Witnesses aren't permitted to eat evidence. Not that they ever would. Well, there was a case once where a young lad ate... Anyway... If you had never met the victim before, how do you explain this note he left? Okay, we didn't get penalized. Yeah, I feel like this guy's definitely the murderer, but I don't know. We have to see. You're off to get the packet. Have a nice dream. Thank you, Hakan. Have a good day. Good luck getting your packet. And facing the cold. Alright, wanted to borrow some cash from you. Alright, let's talk about it. Alright, we're not getting penalized, so we can do all our regular pressing on this one. That's very strange. According to the manager of the firm where the victim worked, December 3rd was the date he had to repay his loan. He wasn't due to discuss borrowing money, but repaying what he owed. Oh, yeah, maybe he was right. Whatever it was going down at the beginning of December. So you did meet Mr. Elk then? Hey, right. You might want to cool your jets a sec. Alright, we're not getting anything. We're not getting anything useful. Alright, set up a meeting at your office. Let's talk about it. So your meeting wasn't supposed to be at Tribulations then? Might have given you a heart attack. Oh no! Aw. Why would I want to go to a dump like that? If I want to talk with my clients, I got an office decked out for the job. I got the best punching bag you ever saw in there. Since Sparky the Bill, yeah. Not exactly a professional office you got there, you know. So you were in your office on the day in question? Alright, we're not getting anything out of this pressing. That's alright. Alright. I have hope though. He didn't show up? Huh. What do you think? Try it. Let's see. How does a dead man get from a French restaurant to a loan shark's office? Muscle mommy mio. Oh my. I did do my push-ups exercises and my plank today. You'll be the best PogChamp at 2025. I hope so. I know it will be so. And you yourself didn't go to Tribulations? What are you trying to pin on me here? Why don't you come down to my office? We can chat about this thing on the, we can chat about this thing my way. Yeah? I got the best punching bag you ever saw in there. Just for you, big dog. No need. I'm good, thanks. Popeye? Oh my god. That would be hilarious. Listen up, I got nothing more to say except this. Never been to Tribulations. Let's talk about it. A Popeye's like, Never, not even once. People still know Popeye? Yeah, I think they do. Maybe. Though, you know, I'm 8,000 years old, so maybe I'm not a good judge of this, but there's this song too, right? How does it go? Wait, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Wait, how does it go? No, I forget. There's a song though. Yeah, he like squeezes the spinach and it like goes and then like it has like old-timey look, like maybe 20s. I kind of know. I only know the first line. I don't actually know the song. Yeah, I feel like this guy is supposed to have like Yakuza vibes, maybe. And then there's Olive Oil. Olive Oil is his like lady, right? And she's like really skinny, and she's got like the oh, the first line is also the second line. What's the rest? It says something about garbage, right? I forget the lyrics. Doesn't he eat the spinach off of like a garbage can lid or something like that? I'm trying to remember. I don't know it well. I just have a vague recollection. Why did you eat so much spinach growing up? Spinach is great! I love spinach. Oh, he eats it out of a can? Why did I think he had like... Ah... No, it's not a garbage can. I thought he had so much he ate it off of like a garbage can lid or something. Maybe I made that up. I fight to the finish because I eat all my spinach. By the man. Something like that. Evidently I don't remember it that well. But it seems like more people remember it than were originally expected. Oh, so it is possible. Okay, thanks, Swerve. Alright, so did he ever go to Tribulations? Not even once. I was in my office the day that went down. I didn't put no poison in no kid's coffee. Capiche?
Sparky remarks, "Oh Swerve, not saying anything again. Sparky will just assume you're speechless from my cuteness. Keep the corn treats coming, please. Corn smirk fox."
Thank you so much, Swerve. You're not supposed to give gifts on your own birthday. Ah, thank you for the pat. Do you think he really didn't meet Glenn Elk? Not likely. Because I'm convinced this guy's behind the whole thing. So you mean that whole testimony he just gave was a lie? Of course. So we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in it. I've gotta nail him while I still can. Alright, so this means we have to present something. What should we present? Let's take a look. I want to take a look here. Aww. The badge. Oh my god. Aw, I'm so happy that you liked it, sir. He can't escape the law. Oh my god. Alright, what do we got? Magatama? No. Sports paper? No. Magazine clipping? Job listings? We know in this testimony he said that he's never been to Fabian and that he never met Glenn. So let's see what we can find.
Sparky hesitantly goes, "UUWU. Just this once, Swerve. But don't tell anyone, okay? Sparky's reputation is at stake here. See no evil corn fox."
See no evil corn fox. Oh my god. Alright, the Fabian lunch special. The scooter. John's loan contract. Oh, he lives in a that's what I was thinking of. The lives in a garbage can. That's what I was thinking of. Like the kids would like make up things. Okay. I feel less bad now though. We've got the floor plans. Glenn's autopsy report. Crime photo. Coffee cup. Victim's lottery ticket. We need something that specifically ties Tigre to meeting with Glenn or being at Fabian. Top Cat lives in a garbage can. Oscar the Grouch lives in a garbage can. Potassium cyanide. Victim's prescription bag. Glenn's calendar. The paper badge. MC Bomber. Where did we get MC Bomber from? I think MC Bomber, where did we get it from? I can't remember now. It doesn't say where we got it. Did we steal this from Tenderlender? Millionaire radio flyer. Gumshoe's lunchbox. We still have it. Viola's medical papers. And... oh, it has to be this. It has to be this. We have matches from Tribulations. Found, and this says specifically found in lying in Tenderlender. The last item has to be the one, but we have to present it, I think, in the testimony that says specifically that he didn't go there, right? This is a contradiction. Where is it? Where is it? Maybe around, but he didn't show. This place. This one. I think we should present. Here we go. Right here. This one. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Austin A. Bendroth. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matches? What you talking about? We found them in your office at Tenderlender. They're from that restaurant. What? If you've really never been to Tribulations before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk? You've been snooping around on my stuff now too, wise guy. What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me. What? Order! Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you? Hi, buddy. Fabian? Indeed. Sorry. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But, okay, I was at the joint that day. What? That's literally just going back on what you said. What? Well, listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. Bum bum bum. Objection! Phoenix Timu? What? Hi, Green King. How are you doing? Well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. Oh, it's Phoenix Team. Oh, I get it now. Oh, Pfeiffer right too. Yep. Took me a second there. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenelg that day. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. Alright, we got more testimony from this guy. Sheesh. Alright. Et Tribulations. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out and I went straight back to my office. Okay, let's talk about it. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it. If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions. Ha! No problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. Mr. Godot, that's my job. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Dang! Yes, sir. The Special Express ain't cheap, right? Just so yous know yous paying. Oh, man. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? Oh, come on, Phoenix. You know the answer to that question, and it is no. Just realize him slamming the cup as the same. I think you're right. I think it is the same noise. Better be careful, unless you like your coffee nuclear hot. Yeah, watch out. Hi, Stonewall. Alright, cross-examination. So we have to be careful. We can't do any irrelevant pressing this time. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Let us review the testimony. Supposed to meet in the afternoon. When I opened the door, I saw an ugly scene. Guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I think this is suspicious because we know that. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We know that Jean Armstrong pulled the guy into the kitchen, right? He pulled the body into the kitchen. So I think this is suspicious. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I think it's gotta be this one. Because we know that the body was actually dragged into the kitchen. Yeah, okay. Hold it! Hold it! You mean you saw Glenn Elk's dead body? I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He was wearing some raggedy bit of cloth he called a hat. And what time was this? I don't know. Huh? You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world? Watches. Round watches. Really? Okay. I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some ticking henpecker. Out of interest, Mr. Tigre, what winds you up the second most? Huh? What do you think? Square watches. Square watches? They're... Oh my god. Is this guy for real? They really grind his gears. Look, all I needed to know was that something bad was going down in that place. Huh, alright. I don't know if I got anything from that. It's kind of disappointing. I already figured the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I don't know if this is useful or not. I still want to find out what time he was there, but I don't know if this will tell me. You went straight back to your office. Okay. Alright. Well, Nick, what do you think? He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I need to press him fast before he has time to think things through. I've got to come right back at him with a contradiction. Be careful what you press him on, though, or you'll get penalized, okay? Alright, so I wonder if that means I need to press him more, or if I can start presenting things. And if I start presenting things... maybe we should press him on the sirens one. I'll try it, I'll try it. We have like full health, so... Let's try it. Because maybe we can get the time. Alright. Where is it? Heard the cop sirens on his way out. Alright. You went straight back? Did a bout of guilt suddenly hit you for what you did? What are you trying to say? You trying to tell me you ain't never been guilty of nothing? We all have our crosses to bear. We all have to swallow the dark secrets we hide. Like this. The courtroom's not exactly a place to talk about dark secrets, is it? Seems you've done it again, Mr. Wright. Another irrelevant line of questioning. Oh no! I must impose a penalty accordingly. No! Okay, dang it. How about a penalty for those two jokers and the garbage they keep coming up with? Well, Nick, what do you think? Alright, this is the same thing, right? Alright. Yeah, this is the same as before. Alright, so... to meet at the restaurant that afternoon. I feel like it's not this one. You saw one ugly scene. Let's check if the, when you open the door, you saw an ugly scene. Let's see if this is a contradiction. Because we have the floor plans, right? So let's see if it matches up. Alright. Hey! Maybe! Maybe he didn't see the ugly scene. Maybe? Maybe it's this? He's opening the door. There's like a wall here. So... I'm not sure how specific he is about like how far did he come in the door? Like if he came here he could have seen it, I guess. But this seems a little suspicious, right? Maybe this is it? Okay, okay. Kinda hard to see when there's a wall. Not you! It was drywall. Alright, I think this might be it. But let's hold on. Let's see what else he has to say. So he was saying he could see everything. I think this is suspicious, and I think we should present the floor plans. Alright. Present! Objection! You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigre? No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro. He looks angry. And no one escapes the phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight. What's this? Try a new line of irrelevant questioning. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, okay. I think it's okay. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre? From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this. Kind of like the famous murals, yeah, right? Both like quite popular topics of paintings. Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat. Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition. Why, that's true. Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. Dun dun dun! Alright, excellent! Oh, we did the right thing. So, from the entrance of Dravian, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him. I think you're right. It is the same noise. Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. Yeah, good thing the judge doesn't have a heart problem, indeed. But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glenn Elk, but a fake. Oh yeah, that's the idea, is that there was like the fake where, they like, what are they saying happened? Like, that both happened to, where like, Maggie Bird saw Glenn Elg meeting with Mystery Man, who was probably Tigre, but then Victor Kudo saw somebody posing as Glenn Elg, probably also Tigre, but then maybe Victor Kudo also saw, oh, what's her face? Violetta dressed up as Maggie, who had passed out when she saw the murder. That's the idea, right? We just need proof. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glenn Elg, but a fake. What? We just talked about this in the last week, okay? Can't you remember, Godot? Sheesh. In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade. That will do. This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim? Obviously, we know who it is. Because also they've been showing us little like snippets of it, like like mini flashbacks. And I have to say, the guy has very spiky hair in the flashback picture. The first trilogy did come out on Nintendo Game Boy Advance in Japan years before the DS Sport, so to save memory space, they used only select sprites and effects to tell a story. They do a great job with it. They do a great job. I guess it makes sense that they've also like reused a lot of the characters. You say the killer murdered Glenn L. and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo? In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court. Obviously, we know it's gotta be our man, Mr. Tigre. Tigre. Troublemaker. But yeah, they gave us too many hints with this one that it was him. Because like in the little flashbacks, it shows his spiky hair and profile, so it has to be him. Oh, I guess they could have been like trying to fool me somehow, but I don't think so. The killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it. Oh, what? Well, witness? He's sweating. Oh, wait. Now he's not sweating. Rahaha. Now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dares you to say it again. Come on, you got the guts. What if you point to yourself? Oh my god, I've never tried that. That'd be hilarious though. You can't threaten me, Mr. Tigre. It's the defense. Now go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Oh, Mr. Wright, wait, where did I go? Where did I go? Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You's got guts, I give you that. Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone. Huh. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Oh, Mr. Godot. Uh-oh, more coffee came out. We're in trouble. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't just see the victim. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, there's so many good funny moments though, for real. I keep coming back to this series because it's just so good. Alright. He also saw who we think is probably Violetta, right? Dressed up as in the maid outfit while our girl Maggie Bird was passed out and dragged into the kitchen along with a dead man. There's a great one if the player survives the judge's penalty barrage. What's the judge's penalty barrage? This guy. The serving girl brought him a job at Chino. We should put something in it. No question about it. She's very conspicuous. Put some white powder in there. Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee. Very impressive, Mr. Godot. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. I wonder if maybe if I've already seen it and I might have forgotten it. That's possible. We only play these games once a week, so it's been like a long time. Ahem. Ha! Found your pen at last, Trite. Yeah, it was in my pocket. But anyway... Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the quote-unquote waitress from behind.
Yes, your point, Mr. Wright.
I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show. Yep. Because they keep emphasizing like they didn't see her face, didn't see her face, didn't see her face. And we know our girl, Viola's got the same kind of haircut as Miss Maggie Bird, so... During the Berry Circus case, when picking out where the bust was stashed, you can pick under the judge's seat. Oh, really? Oh, he freaks out and gets 8 penalty points. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. I didn't know about that. That's crazy. That case was my least favorite. I think it was too crazy.
What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well?
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her.
Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed?
You know who it gotta be. It's gotta be Miss Cadaverini, right? Right? The Closet Carrot family. You know, they really did have some characters in that one. Oh my god. There were some characters for sure. It's gotta be her, right? It has to be. Because they're in cahoots. Well, not really cahoots so much as like, I think like she's like in love with Tigre, but then he's like, he hit her, or no, he didn't hit her. She hit him with her car. He was in the scooter accident, right? But then somehow she got some like, they said fatal injury, but obviously she didn't die. But she got a terrible injury, and then now she's like working for him at his office. Yeah.
Who is this woman?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tender Lender.
He was making a big mistake. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is?
I do. He's the guy that looks like a zombie. You know, the name fits.
You better be going home in an armored truck tonight, if you know what I mean.
Ah, hi Times. How are you doing? Hello. You thought the girl's an innocent bystander. I don't know whose fault it was, but the impression that I got is that it was Tigre's fault, although I'm not sure. Oh, Stonewall says, oh, it was only an achievement on the iOS version. Oh, never made it to PC port. Naruhodo. I didn't know. Well, I think that one we got it right, so. I remember it was underneath the guy's wheelchair, right? Yeah, I think she was driving the car, but somehow it was his fault. I don't know how. Stop shaking, Nick.
Where was I?
Yes, the defendant, Ms. Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. She was sort of creepy. Okay, there's only one answer there. And she had a kind of cackling laugh. If the picture they showed us was anything to go off of, Tigre drove a scooter in front of the car she was driving, which possibly made her swerve and crash. Maybe. The scooter was like destroyed. Uh-oh. He's sweating. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. Oh, this is the picture we keep saying. Like, look at this guy's hair. It's obvious who it is. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when that eardrum was ruptured. and the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real, and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime, is you. Dun dun dun! Witness, what have you got to say? He's sweating. That's cute. Sorry? It's alright. I could do with a guy like you around. What do you mean? Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You've got it all wrapped up nice, huh, right? Well, you've missed out on one real important thing. But that can't be. I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. Wait, he's confessing. Mr. Angry Leopard. He did. He did. But I couldn't have poisoned him. You see him? What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre? Huh. What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. This guy. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Tribulations between yourself and the victim?
Is this it? Is this it? I feel like we're getting close now. We've accused him of being the killer like 3 times.
Let me drink some water first.
Alright. Ties to the victim. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I loaned old Cash about $100,000. That day we was due to have a little chat. The kid had hit his payback date, see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know? Real lucky. That waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over.
That waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. That's interesting.
Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elg was $50,000. Yeah, well, he's got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, you know?
That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
Hey, this guy's a loan shark, you know? Not a reasonable man. And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case.
Wait, I think he does have a motive. Yeah, because we know about MC Bomber, right? The virus that's currently infecting like the whole police department, and we did see it in Tenderlander's office, and also Maggie Bird says that she saw it on the table, right, with Glenn Elg at the meeting. So I think that what happened probably is that Glenn Elg was gonna try to like pay off his debt using the virus, but then he won the lotto. Oh, hi monkeys, how are you doing? Hello, hello. I think he was gonna try to pay him off using the virus, but then he won the lottery, and then he was like, no, I just pay it with cash. But then
But then, supposedly, because we know in the court record, it says that the virus is worth millions of dollars, right? Let's see. Millions of dollars. Potentially worth millions of dollars. I feel like that's definitely motive. So then he was probably like, well, shit. Then I gotta kill him. And then steal this MC Bomber virus. That's my thought. I feel like this has gotta be what it is. They've been making it pretty clear. But let's find out. Absorbed potato wedges. 10:40 p.m. Can't sleep. 10:40 p.m. is not that late though. Well, depends on how early you have to get up in the morning. The username is great, right? His motive. He has to have one, but what is it? I feel like I know what's up. Alright, and we didn't get any warning about pressing on this cross-examination, right? So I think we can press as much as we want. Let's go. Alright. We loaned cash about 100,000. Alright, let's talk about it. Did he have any way of paying the loan back? Fool was a gambler. He said he couldn't give it up till he landed a big win. So I agreed to help him. Help him? You? I kept hitting him with ideas for ways he could get a big win. Oh my god. Sorry. Thank you for the redeem. I'll do this one. Alright. Alright. Mentally prepare myself. Jiggly milkies. Ooh. Thank you for the redeem swear. Oh my goodness. And thank you for the head pat smurf. Oh man. Going to a fancy bar and ordering a white Russian type of RR routine. Oh my. Oh, that was funny though. Alright. But the guy kept losing. So you were helping him for his sake or for yours? Went through compromise. You help me, I help you. So what's the difference, huh? But I don't believe this. Nick, would anyone really ever loan money to someone they thought was unreliable? Like, for example, if it were you, I'd only loan you $5 max. Thanks a lot, Maya. I'm glad they're appreciated. Alright, due to have a chat because the kid had hit his payback date. Let's talk about it. So, how much were you expecting him to pay you back on that day? What do you think? The whole package, 100,000, including interest. Nice.
Babbity-boopy, babbity-boopity, babbity-babbity.
Babbity-boopy, babbity-babbity-babbity. Thank you for the blurb election. Thank you, thank you. That's a real heavyweight punch. Once a client misses a repayment, you call the whole loan in. You wanna make it in my world, that's all you's gotta know. And how many times had Mr. Elg been late with his repayments? Once. And how much was he supposed to pay back every month? $50. $50? That's it? Sheesh! How's he ever gonna like pay back his loan of 50,000, no 100,000, if he only pays $50 back a week?
Let's solve a mystery.
Oh god, that's right, this one. Ew. Oh my god. Sounds like Mr. Elg was in a real sticky spot. Yeah, at $50 a month, he'd never pay that huge loan up. Yeah, exactly. It's like worse than credit cards. He's got no way to pay up. I think he does though. Let's talk about it. I mean 90 in today's rate, but then the whole loan would also be more, right? So how much did he have left on his debt? You wanted them round figures? About
Guys,
100,000.
I'm missing something. It's been 3 minutes, like 4 minutes. There's no feet.
Oh no. Relation. Thank you for the blurb. The feet blurb. I showed VR feet on Saturday. Cause I could take off my shoes on my VR chat model. Just briefly. They're not my real feet though. It's the only time. We learned there's a tattoo. Yeah, there's like a little tattoo on her feet. I really like the model. It's super cute. That's the whole amount. 180k. Dang, that is not cheap. We're talking about a guy who had 58 cents in his wallet. What? You telling me he wasn't even gonna pay for the coffee?
He certainly seems to have been a brave man, this Mr. O.
That guy was smooth, I tell you. Real smooth. You'll have your money in less than 5 minutes. That's what he says to me. The guy then calls me the tender tiger. He was skating on thin ice with me. The tender tiger? Alright, about to flatten him when he starts screaming. Let's talk about it. Is that because he...
Big bag, big bag. Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt.
Ooh. Backpack loaded up with snacks. That sounds delicious. Yeah, very thin line between bravery and foolishness. 100% agree. Thank you so much for the blurb, Swerve. Thank you. Loaded up with corn! Indeed. Is that because he... Wait, did he, like, know he was gonna win the lottery somehow? Did he rig the lottery? The guy won the lottery. Was his last chance at a big win.
And you can confirm, this is the ticket in question.
I know, not... Only brought 58 cents. I feel like that's suspicious, right? It feels like he must have known he was gonna win the lottery. Which is like... I don't... That's it.
The Millionaire Radio Show runs at 1:30 p.m. and runs for 10 minutes. That fixes the time you two met with some accuracy.
And the whole scene was acted out again 30 minutes later. All so that Mr. Kudo would see it. I can still see the kid's face now. I ain't never gonna forget it. Alright. $500,000. He got lucky. Real lucky. Did he though? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Was there anyone else in the restaurant at the time? I don't remember. There was no one there. I'll wear that ridiculous tiger shirt for a month. Mr. Armstrong, Maggie, and if I am right, Viola Cadaverini were all there at that time.
So, the victim had intended to repay you from his lottery winnings from the beginning.
Seems that way to me.
But you wouldn't normally expect to win the lottery, would you?
Huh.
The undying belief that your next roll will end the worst losing streak you ever had. That's what defines a true gambler.
He makes it sound so cool. Don't be tempted, Nick. You haven't got the willpower for it.
All I know is, that kid took a shot and he got lucky in the end.
Yeah, maybe Glenn hacked the lotto. Maybe. I mean, stranger things have happened. Dude, he's the coolest guy. He's the coolest guy in school. Alright, this is the last statement. We're pressing on the last one too. Waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. Let's talk about it. The waitress. You mean... the girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't gotten away, things would have been bada bing, bada boom. Over and done with. Maybe I should push a little on this. Ask about what Maggie did, or ask how things would have been. So, the initial statement was like, if the waitress hadn't done what she'd done, it would have been over. And then he was saying like, something would have... What did he say? I forgot already. So we can ask about what Maggie did, or we can ask how things would have been. I feel like... we already know what he's gonna say that she did, right? Because... he's gonna say that she poisoned the guy, right? So I think we should ask the second thing. How things would have been, because this is the thing we don't know. Alright. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Are you all there or what? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my 100,000 bucks back. That's all, I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before that waitress got in the way.
As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigre had no motive for killing the victim.
Wait, we know he did though! It's gotta be MC Bomber!
Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
The tiger's motive, huh? We know what it's gotta be. Here! It's this right here! Alright. We know what you wanted. It was after the 100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy. Yes, you did. But let's talk about it. Are you saying you had no other motives that day? Yeah, so what? Then why didn't you take the lottery ticket when you left? I wonder if we've ever had extra testimony added that wasn't required for progress as a kind of red herring. Probably, because, you know, since like my strategy is always just press on everything if I can, sometimes there might be like excessive testimony that is like not super helpful. I feel like nothing I've ever seen has been like directly misleading, but there's just been a lot of like yapping. That in itself might be a bit misleading because it's like you just get your head full of so much useless information. What do you think? Because of full rise over there. Because of Maggie? It's enough to avoid direct conflict. Yeah, I think so. The yapping is... yeah, I really like all of the dialogue. It's pretty funny, so I enjoy it. That's partially why I do all the pressing instead of like trying to get through instead of trying to get through the game as fast as possible. I enjoy like seeing what everybody has to say. How about you go ask Full Rise about that $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad. She poisoned Oak's coffee. Yeah, preferable way. Yeah. To experience Phoenix and his rights. Objection! A likely theory. Your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. Tigre. The judge hasn't even got mad at him at all for his constant lying, but I guess he's scared, so fair enough.
Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene trying.
Well, I don't exactly agree with some of the deals I sent down. I couldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I split.
Oh, I see.
Your Honor. The witness's last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you happy with the testimony? Or would you like it amended?
I mean, I think I would like it amended, sure. Why not? I'm not gonna get anywhere with the testimony as it stands. Your Honor, defense would like the testimony amended. Like, why not have more information, right?
Very well. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect your recent statements, please.
Alright, let's see what we got now.
Thanks to what she did, my business with that kid was over. Okay.
I think still... Wait a second. Wait. Now I'm suspicious. Okay. Well, let's press here. Oh, hi Leonard. How are you doing? Howdy, howdy. Howdy, Leonard. Hold it. Tiger's trying to pin the crime on Maggie. Thank you for the Western whistle. And the head. Wait, ask him about what he saw. It's only gonna damage our case. You're fine at work. Ah, hope you have a good day at work, a good Monday. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Wait, this is the same as before, right? Isn't this the same as we just read? What about you? I'm doing okay today. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. Monday, unfortunately, but you know. Alright, this is the same, so I'm just gonna like click through it. Alright. So, I think we need to present the MC Bomber in some of this testimony, but I have to look through the... Okay. I'm gonna look through and see, would you like it amended? Well, this is the same then, so I'll just leave it, I guess? This is the same. Okay. I guess have it amended was not what we were looking for, maybe. Alright. I think I need to present MC Bomber in some of this testimony. We have to go back from the beginning and see what is the right location. Yeah, today's good. I wish it wasn't Monday. I wish it was still the weekend, but nah. Shogun night. Okay. I better leave it at that and try to figure something out. Thank you, Your Honor. There's no need to amend the testimony.
Very well. Continue with your cross-examination then.
So the tiger was meeting Glenn out to get his money back.
Technically, it's Tuesday now. It just crossed into Tuesday for me. Yeah, just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. 'Cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. Ah, I wish it was still Sunday. Yeah, this song's great. If Mr. Elk had just given him the lottery ticket, that would have been the end of it. Yeah, so what's the tiger's motive? This is the big one. I don't manage to undermine this testimony. It's all over for us. Why would he have to poison Mr. Elk? That's right. Usually Sunday night is crime time. Or crime... Not crime time, crime solving time. And why did he loan him the money in the first place when he knew he couldn't repay him? Alright, let's see. Loaned Elk cash about 100,000. That day, we were due to have a little chat. Okay. Tells me he's got no way to pay up. I don't know. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. I won $500,000. He got lucky. No, maybe... Wait, maybe I should have amended the testimony again. Maybe? Oh, maybe I messed up. Maybe I messed up. Hold on. Thank you for the flurp, Relation. Thank you for the flurp. It was supposed to maybe snow here, but then they canceled it, and now it's not even gonna rain. First it was like, maybe snow on Tuesday, and then it was like, maybe rain on Tuesday, and then today I checked the forecast and it was like, sunny. I think we messed up. I think we should have amended the testimony when we asked about, maybe? I don't know. Let me try it again. Hold on. I'm just gonna kind of go through it. After it's quite a bit of results, I'm gonna damage our case. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Alright, we went through this already, but I feel like... Maybe... I think maybe I reset it or something? When I chose the other way? Let me try. Got rain predicted there. Hopefully not too much. Alright. Alright, let's talk about it. Let me see. Have it amended. I'm gonna say not leave it this time. Alright, not gonna get anywhere. Okay. Friends would like the testimony amended. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I saw this before. Right? But then it was like gone after we pressed on it. And then... Okay, we got it back. This is the thing that we need. I was wondering, I was like, I saw something before, then it was gone, so I just went through it again. Alright, that should be fine now, I think. Alright. This? No other reason to kill the guy? Lies. MC Bomber. Present! So, you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Elg owed you, correct? I loaned the guy cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after. Objection! Ooh. What are you getting at, Trite? What else would a moneylender be after, other than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. Uh-oh, yeah, we got him.
What is that?
A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber.
A computer virus? What does one of those do?
Oh, sweet summer child. A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer.
A computer? What does one of those do?
Yeah, I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. Did he turn even more red? He might have. Yeah, what is a computer? I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. The files are inside the computer! Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a Zoolander reference, right? That is Zoolander, right?
Several $1 million.
Okay, there's so many good one-liners from that movie. Did you know that Mew is actually a badger that fell into a tank of purple grape drink? Lies, lies! I like that blurb though. Thank you, Erlingshin. Thank you, thank you. Don't tell him it can cost $1,000 for a good computer, true. Or, as we know, $1,800 in today's money. Wait, he directed it? I didn't know he directed it. That's impressive. Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Elg had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What?
Glenn Elg was a programmer. A highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Elg put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
So it was all planned from the beginning, maybe. I think so, because he brought MC Bomber to the meeting, right? Yeah, you should watch the second one. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still entertaining. You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get hold of that program? Exactly. The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot trying to. A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided he had time. Fun falses with a relation. Nice. I'm not a badger, I'm a fox. But what if he had needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Purple drink. We need to ask Mirai Bites about the purple drink. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigre need money to the tune of $1 million? This is a good question. Alright, let's look at the evidence. We've got the Magatama? No. Sports paper? I don't think so. We can check it though. MC Bomber? Ha 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 ha. I still don't know why. Is this just like random fun, like reference to other cases? To have mask to mask here? Maybe.
Badger じゃない、キツネだ。
そうよ. Oh, okay. So just a fun reference. I've been wondering this whole case, like, is there gonna be any actual reference to mask? But no, it just seems like a drawing. I liked it though. We have job listings, lunch special, scooter ridden by my phony, a loan contract for $500,000, Victor's testimony, Rabian, floor plans, autopsy report, crime photo, coffee cup. We need something directly related to Mr. Tigre. Lottery ticket. I never figured out what's going on with this apron, but okay. Potassium cyanide. Found into her apron pocket. Prescription bag. Calendar. Paper badge, this thing. MC Bomber. Millionaire radio flyer. Gumshoe's lunchbox. Hey! I think this has to be it, right? This has to be it. Viola's medical papers, a $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. This was given to Mr. Tigre because he caused the accident where she needed surgery, right? It's gotta be this. Neo's coating actually came from the same purple stuff that starred in the old Sunny Delight commercial. I've been coated in a famous actor level of purple. There's been fun falses with 2 monkeys and a trench coat. Yeah, okay, it's gotta be this. Present. $1 million and it's directly related to Tigre? No question. In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital, where she underwent surgery. He needed to save his goth waifu, right? Visual? How much it is do you know? These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. Understandable. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, considering like who her grandpa is, I'd be scared. Oh, howdy, Yosuke. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, Yosuke. How are you doing? According to her... Oh, thank you so much for the head pat and the Western whistle. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. And yet, when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full. $1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should sue those HMOs. Huh. No one would pay a bill like that.
the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up dead as a mole.
But Mr. Tigre had no choice but to pay. Because his very life depended on it. Yeah, he's had lots of run-ins with the criminal underworld.
Order, order, order! You say his life depended on it, Mr. Bright.
Indeed it did. Simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Did you say Cadaverini?
Mm-hmm. Bruto Cadaverini. Mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, zombie impersonator, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Wow. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You'd like one case to be defending an actual serial killer? But we can't, because like he has to always like get his defendants off, right? Phoenix only like speaks the truth. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Bruto Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glenn Elg's life to pay your debt. Oh, it's the one case where the killer didn't do it. So the killer is a serial killer, but just this one time. Confused identity. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD. Glenn Elk had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. The serial killer isn't the killer this time, but just all the other times. But then, a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. The lottery win? Exactly! At the 11th hour, Mr. Elk won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way. Ah, look at those sparkles going into the coffee. So he resorted to illegitimate means. We've had one case where we defended a guilty person and there were a lot of hoops that needed jumping through to make it semi-morally justifiable. I can't remember. Have Jackbox? I have one of the Jackboxes. I do. I've never played that, the one that I got. I think it ended up being one of the unpopular ones. One with Andre. The Scarface guy. Oh my god, I must have blocked it out. I'll have to wait. Can you remind me the circumstances? I'm gonna imagine the powder him being salt. It does look like Salt Bay. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, oh, the guy that had like the zipper face, right? The killer. That's right. Oh my god, yeah, that one. That's crazy. He murdered Glenn Elg and then made his next move to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Survived the internet is probably the funniest one. Oh, the unsay-so answer. Yeah, I've seen some people doing Jackboxes. It's pretty entertaining to watch. I've done like a collab where I participated once before. But I don't think we played that game. I think it was a different one. Adrian Andrews remains cute. Yeah! Ah, poor girl. She had some bad luck. Which one do I have? I'll have to look. Hold on. Looking. I have 8. Party pack 8. Mr. Tigre posed as Glenn Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Mrs. Bird. Alright, I feel like we're getting the whole explanation here. I think this might be the end. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. This guy. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo. Like I said, Tri, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that.
For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it. I don't think he was kept in the dark. We know the chef owes $500,000, right? So... How did they pick such a... I know, he was terrible, right? The chef is not, like, directly... The chef is accessory to murder now. But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Exactly. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. Mm-hmm. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan. Arr. Alright. Order, order, order! Silence or... Rawr! You put on a good show, Sparky. Yeah, maybe I picked a bad one, I guess. It's okay, though. I could always get another one in the future. If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid, created a witness and framed someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. You do. Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite?
Sparky responds, "Hey, I'm Sparky, not your mom. But I totally get the hunger for corn treats. Let's get those snacks ASAP. Can't stay hungry for too long. Corn yummy face fox."
So cute. Hi, Dark One. Hello, hello. You imitated me. Exactly! Exactly!
What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to frame the accused?
Yeah. It was that he imitated her. Exactly what Saru no Ni says. Exactly. Alright, so then... we can show the, yeah! We're finally gonna use the paper badge! Let's do it! This is it, this is it! Take that! Take that! Yeah, 100% Saru no Ni. Oh, wrong one. Oh, she thought you were calling her mom.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation.
You were fooled by it, Judge.
Yeah, consider yourself insulted, Your Honor.
Mr. Tigre,
you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question.
A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me.
What? That's... the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright.
Mom, you take so long. Can I get some corn treats, please?
Oh, Sparky! You've had so many treats already today, Sparky.
Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it?
The only thing that's similar is like the shape of the hair. And I will say both of them have quite broad shoulders, but otherwise they're completely different.
No doubt it was you, standing in here, this very court, a mere month ago.
They're also both male. This is okay, okay, fair. These are not these are not things that should have made the judge not notice that it was a different person. They both have eyes, true, true. They have two arms. They're both standing. Yeah, the spiky hair is really the only like distinguishing characteristic they both had that's like abnormal from any other person. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Dark One.
The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I've ever seen.
Alright.
Objection. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man?
Sparky celebrates. Woohoo.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
for the
for the
resub.
resub.
Dojian
Dojan.
Zero. One more month of Mew and corn treats.
29
Keep the
months,
love and snacks
amazing.
coming.
Thank
Party
you, thank you.
popper corn fox.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dojan.
Also, hi. Good to see you.
Let's go. One more month.
Are you prepared to take the stand and testify it was him?
They both breathe oxygen in a mixture. Pretty specific. Oh yeah, maybe he put on makeup. Maybe. He was wearing a suit, because when we went to the office there, we saw that he had like a blue suit hanging up. So he did change his clothes.
Hey. Forget about it, yeah? I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Oh my god, this guy.
Have you no pride, sir?
The judge is not the smartest person. No, not the sharpest tool in the shed at all.
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, here in court, we deal with people's lives. Yeah.
How did he get his job? I like to think that the judge got his job by just being an old man and like wandering into the courtroom one day and sitting down. And that was it. Somebody just put a little robe around him and then he became the judge. Face is almost exactly the same face as the criminal in the OG tutorial case. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, that's my judge origin story. Maybe it was Santa. Maybe this is Santa in his like off days. No court cases on December 24th.
Mr. Godot is right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I'm absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
No! But we do! We have the fake badge! We showed it to you!
The defense has no further evidence. The court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive.
But we've come so far!
You say he impersonated Glenn Elk. You say he impersonated you.
He judges correctly whenever Phoenix is around. This is true! This is true! I mean, it always ends up okay in the end, but I would say it's despite of the judge rather than because of him.
But none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Ah! Wait. Ah! His hair changed to spiky when he went from nice to naughty.
Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with a tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. Yes, got that?
All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. Oh, but I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Is it time for the fingerprints to come back? Yeah, I hope so. Oh, thank you for the redeem Erlingship. Alright, I'll do it. Thank you for the redeem. Frig off, gum. Oh no, I messed it up. I have to do it again. I almost said gumshoe because I saw gumshoe there. Frig off, Godot, you huge nerd. Thank you for the redeem election. Thank you. I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Yeah, Gumshoe has to come back and save us. Like the true savior of Ace Attorney that he is. Gumshoe coming through.
Looks like I won't be needing a refill.
No! If I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook.
This witness's cross-examination is over. You're free to go, Mr. Tigre.
No! Huh? Thank you for the... Hey, look! Oh my god, he's here! Thank you for the Western Whistle, Dark One. Gumshoe coming through! That's right. It kept its own series.
Wait! Detective!
Detective Gumshoe!
Sorry I took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this too.
Yeah! Gumshoe has to save Maggie!
What is it, Detective?
Isn't it obvious, pal?
It's the final, decisive piece of evidence. What?
Dang. Wait! January 8th, 2:48 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab.
The results?
I bought the prints, pal, from this medicine bottle.
Oh, so do you know who the prints belong to now?
Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
So, tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it.
You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right.
That's great. We've got him now, Nick. ...
Wait, what?
Yeah, Gumshoe coming through!
Well, what's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now.
What? Why? Why?
Huh? What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison into Glenn Eld's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle...
Oh, thank you for the Clipper lection. Thank you.
That really doesn't make any difference now. I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use.
No connection, no!
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
This was our last chance to help Maggie. And I'd been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking any news to me, pal.
Who is it? Oh, it's Maggie!
Detective Gumshoe. Maggie! You've been working on something. For me?
Yeah. I'll testify! Let's do it.
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Get out of your hair now.
Detective Gumshoe! Wait. Testify, sister. Yeah.
He's gone.
Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was.
Man, this is trouble then.
Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it.
Alright, small bottle put into pocket. The victim's ear medicine covered in Furio Tigre's fingerprints. Huh. Alright. Yeah, hopefully it has to be this, right? Somehow, but I don't know how yet.
January 8th, 3:04 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4.
It has to be this piece of evidence because this is our last thing, right? And it has to be important. We just have to figure out how to use it.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I granted you a recess to prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered.
Yes.
Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us.
Naturally. It didn't say if there were fingerprints on the bottom. It just said they're all over the bottle, so.
Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we?
Pink Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before. But you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
You've been to court before. You totally posed as me, buddy. Ah, this guy.
No doubt. Given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit.
Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Present this final, decisive piece of evidence to the court.
Alright, it's gotta be the thing, right? The bottle. It has to be it, right? Because, like, what else would it be? Your badge. The lawyer badge. That'd be hilarious.
This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's...
Your Honor. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. Oh, you're welcome, Swerve. I hope you have a lovely birthday. Yeah, of course. It was super fun to celebrate with you. I hope you have a lovely birthday. And I'll see you soon. I'm assuming you gotta go. But if you don't have to go, no worries. But yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, of course. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle.
Might solve a mystery or rewrite history.
Thank you for the blurb. Thank you, blurb. Thank you for the blurb, Swerve. Thank you. Appreciate it. However, interesting new information has come to light. Time to get your happy butt to work. Okay, have a good day at work today. I hope you get all the good stuff. Tasty donuts, etc. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Yeah, have a good Monday. Ah, and thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre. What?
But, Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains. Except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark. Ah, so we think that Tigre doesn't actually know what's in the bottle, so we can try to fool him, right? Or we can try to, like, pretend that this is, like, the poison bottle or something when we know it's the medicine bottle? I don't know.
My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle. Is that what you saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway?
A phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains Mr. Armstrong's oils, the victim's ear medicine, definitely not this one, or potassium cyanide. We've got to say it's the third one. Phony evidence. Is the lawyer allowed to lie in court? I don't think so, but this is Ace Attorney, so let's go for it. Potassium cyanide. This bottle contains potassium cyanide. But everyone else knows that it doesn't. Potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. They aren't allowed in real life either, but you know. Yeah, exactly, right? And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? Ah, you make a good clown, you know that? Yeah, got him in Japan at 40. I'm sure lying in court's also not allowed in Japan, but... What? You say never gonna get this to stick, you's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. Nope, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger, you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Hey, how about that, buddy? Exactly. How does he know that? How does he know? Oh, hi, One-Eyed King. How are you doing? Hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. Dun dun dun. Got him at last. What? Why is everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? How are you feeling? I'm feeling good today. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Had a headache yesterday, but much better today. Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle.
Whoopsie daisy.
Exactly. Whoopsie daisy. Thank you, Hopeless Salaryman, for the blurb. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm feeling better. Thank you for the redeem. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go. Yeah, thank you for the blurb, Hopeless Salaryman. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you've just said?
I will testify against him for corn treats, Mom.
What I said, what did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. Yeah, that's right, Sparky's got her back. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. Yeah. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You don't know who you're messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market.
Yeah. Did I just implicate myself?
You think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me?
Oh, thank you for the whistle, Dark One.
Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with the phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of them all. Gah. Uh-oh. Yeah, only a foolish fool would foolishly fall for such a foolish trap. Exactly. Oh my god, all the flashbacks. Wow, those teeth though. Oh my god, what? I'm scared. What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Oh, it's Gato. Well done, Trite. Oh, and we're back. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Oh! Wow, okay. Savor it.
While you watch the police restrain your prey. Nice. It's a dark roast filled with agony and pain. Looks like it. Oh my god. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glen Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Yes, she was.
And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue.
If it wasn't for those dang kids.
For your Tigre is truly a frightening criminal.
Ha!
The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there.
Godot?
Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
Not guilty! Woo! We did it! Yeah.
and their pesky dog too, exactly. Yeah, I'm also glad they showed him being like, yep. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Woohoo! Woo! January 8th, 4:10 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick, in the doorway.
Detective Gumshoe. Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around, pal. Wait!
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along. The only recurring attorneys that are actively seeking the truth are Francisca, Early Edgeworth, true, and the tutorial lawyer with the glasses. Wait, what's the yeah, what's that guy's name? He's got the like we saw a flashback with him where he had like all his hair. Remember that? Payne! That's right. Yep, that's the one. Oh yeah, we've got the other lunchbox with like all the weenies, right? All right, hope we get an opportunity.
Well, why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Nice shimma bald guy. Yeah. Huh? Oh. Well, I think she's gonna love the weenies. I was, well, I guess I'll be heading off then. Wait up, detective. I know, like, do paychecks. Bald redeem when actually in my new model that I'm working on, it's possible for it to be bald. So, because this one, there's no head back there. Not to like show you behind the curtain, but the head shape is not a head shape in the back. So yeah, in the future model, it could be a possibility. Wait up, detective. He just ran off. Oh no.
Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly.
Saving your points was a smart move. Well, you're gonna have to be saving them for a while because I haven't had time to work on it in a long time. But hopefully I will soon. Maybe by the summer for sure.
Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie? you know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it.
No, he would never. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. Hey, a little present. We got it. Here you go. Gumshoe's lunchbox.
Take that!
Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom.
That's...
A present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. Wee! Yeah, weenies.
He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies, you know.
Oh, of course Maya's hungry.
Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know.
Sparky answers, Mio may be your mommy, but I'm Sparky's loyal companion. And yes, corn treats are a must with Mio around. Can't resist the yummy goodness. Corn yummy face fogs.
Reggie, I think this is a good plan. You should try it out. I think if they know Ace Attorney, they'll probably find it entertaining. Ooh, you have another idea. Oh no. But it's too late now. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? I think yours was a good use though. You had a good use for yours. A very charitable a donation. It was good. It's very thoughtful.
Is it okay if I eat this now?
Aww. Oh, she's like crying. She's so happy.
Of course, of course. So, how is it, Maggie? It's really good.
Aww. So the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. No, wholesome weenies. Oh my. Oh my. Episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout. The end. Yay! We did it! A brand new episode has been added. Alright. Save your progress? Definitely! Alright. I am looking forward to... Oh wait. We want to just... I'm gonna end the stream, so as soon as I can go back to the title, we will. We can see this little part as a teaser though. For next week. Shut up! Come closer! Did I kill her? Yeah, we need a cliffhanger. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Oh no. Need a teaser for next week for sure. Hey, that's me. Am I in a hospital? I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Name, Terry Falls. Charged kidnapping, murder. Sentence, death penalty. Fugitive movements. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Ooh. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. So dramatic, right? 6 years earlier,
Mia Fey, first trial. Alright. Oh, so this is gonna be another Mia flashback? Oh, I like it. I like it. Alright. February 16th, 9:24 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Yeah, it's gonna be her. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Oh, Mirai Bites, you made it! Welcome. You just made it. Perfect. We're wrapping up here for today because it is time for me to go to sleep. It's a little early, but I don't want to start another case right now. That'll just be the teaser for next time. Yeah! Mirai Bites has been summoned! Let's see who's around that we can raid. There's definitely gonna be people this time. I'll be back on Wednesday with Stardew Valley. You know it, you know it. And then this Saturday I'm going to do the 10-hour stream for 1,000 followers. Yay! So please look forward to that. I'll be starting at 5 p.m. my time and then going until 3 a.m., which is kind of my usual ending time on Saturday. So, yeah. And I'll also be streaming Friday and Sunday. That's the plan. My usual. So I'll do Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. Yeah, who's around? Who's around? Looking to see who's online. There's actually not that many people online. I guess it's a Monday.
No, mommy, don't leave me alone.
Alright, I think I might just end the stream because there's not that many people on. So I'll just end for now. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. Please look forward to it. Stardew Valley time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you alone, Sparky. We're gonna go eat some corn treats after this. Let me see if I can do the credits. The credits seem to be working. Let's try. We're gonna try the credits, alright? Ready? Credit scene! Please work credits. It works! Yay! So we've got the gift sub. Resub Dojan, Erlangsheng, Chronosyllabus, thank you so much for the gift sub to Swerve and all these chatters today. Yay! Thank you so much everyone for hanging out. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Alright, see you later. Bye!